Nigeria is of keen security interest to us. If Nigeria does well, Ghana does well. I mean, when you have cousins, 250 million of them, you want them to do well so that 1 million of them don't come drifting towards a small country like Ghana.
President of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, has made a remarkable statement that he prays for Nigeria every day, that they get their act right.
So every day I wake up, I pray for Nigeria. I say, God, let Nigeria get their act together.
And this statement is already sending shockwaves across Nigeria, with some Nigerians assuming and replying that the president was actually mocking Nigeria.
Wait, is this a shade or I'm overreacting?
If no be see finish, wetin go make Ghana, small Ghana, pity Nigeria, the giant of Africa? If no be saying a bad leadership, now they try crumble and insult and embarrass Nigeria as a country, wetin go make small Ghana will be like grain of
And in this video, I bring you a comparative analysis on why the world, and especially Africa, should pray for Nigeria and ensure that Nigeria doesn't fail. Because the downfall of Nigeria is actually the downfall of Africa, correct? And don't forget to send money to Africa using Lemfi. Lemfi is 100% free. You even get cash back of £10 if you decide to use my code Kweku Africa. You're going to get £10 for free of charge for sending money without charges. So use Lemfi today.
Guys, if you've enjoyed this video so far, please do me a huge favor and hit the like button and subscribe. These videos take quite a long time to make, so if you could help me out, I'll love you forever. Thank you all for your support. Now let's get back to this crazy story.
Nigeria is of keen security interest to us. If Nigeria does well, Ghana does well. I mean, when you have cousins, 250 million of them, you want them to do well so that 1 million of them don't come drifting towards a small country like Ghana. So every day I wake up, I pray for Nigeria. I say, God, let Nigeria get their act together. And so I remember when a lot of the people in Ghana migrated from Nigeria. They find their roots from the Yoruba kingdoms and all that. And so the Ghana people and all, migrated from Nigeria. And
So recently, Ghana's President John Dramani Mahama at the African Heritage Awards in Accra made a very controversial statement that he prays for Nigeria every day so that 1 million of Nigerians don't drift into Ghana. Now, this statement has gotten some Nigerians talking, with some saying that President Mahama was actually mocking Nigeria, and that if not for bad leadership of Nigeria, how is it possible for a small crayon Ghana to come and mock Nigeria?
If no be see finish, wetin go make Ghana, small Ghana, pity Nigeria, the giant of Africa? If no be saying a bad leadership, now they try crumble and insult and embarrass Nigeria as a country, wetin go make small Ghana will be like grain of So the president of Ghana said he wakes up every morning praying so that 1 million Nigerians won't enter Ghana. Because if Nigeria is doing well, they are doing well. Meaning, if terrorists don't catch Nigeria, next Ghana.
Wait, is this just a coincidence, or the president of Ghana, John Mahama, just shaded Nigeria on behalf of other smaller African countries?
So every day I wake up, I pray for Nigeria. I say, God.
So about 4 days ago, Nigeria's president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, during an event.
Yes, I hear you from various angles of the economy. Fuel prices is biting hard.
Told Nigerians to be grateful because they are better off than other smaller African countries like Kenya.
But look around, let's just thank God together that you are better off. Listen to them in Kenya, in other African countries, what they are going through.
And the president's statement sparked outrage on social media, especially among Kenyans. Now, in an interesting twist, hours ago, the president of Ghana, John Mahama, was speaking at an event also.
If Nigeria does well, Ghana does well. I mean, when you have cousins, 250 million of them, you want them to do well.
and he said this.
So that 1 million of them don't come drifting towards a small country like Ghana. So every day I wake up, I pray for Nigeria. I say, God, let Nigeria get their act together.
Wait, is this a shade or I'm overreacting?
And I asked that, was that a mockery, an insult, or a warning? Now, let's be honest. Nigeria is not just any African country. In fact, Nigeria is the giant of Africa. And they don't have that title for no reason. In fact, Nigeria alone has a population of around 200 to 250 million people, which is the largest economy in Africa. In fact, Nigeria is the most influential black nation on earth. And so, if Nigeria rises, Africa rises. And if Nigeria struggles, Africa also struggles. Now, when President Mahama said that 250 million cousins, he wasn't just joking. In fact, that is not a joke. So, even if 1% of Nigerians move out, that is 2.5 million people entering another country. And now Ghana and South Africa has become the most preferred destination for all African countries. And for Nigeria, for a lot of Nigerians, they see Ghana as their USA. They see Ghana as their Europe. In fact, for the majority of Nigerians who are eager to travel, regardless of whatever happens, if Europe and America fails them, their next destination is Ghana. It used to be South Africa, but now they are bridging away from South Africa. So their next destination is Ghana. And so, if only 1% of Nigerians decide to move out, which is 2.5 million people, if they decide to enter Ghana, that alone is overload on jobs, stress on housing, and increased immigration tension. So what President John Dramani Mahama said was not a joke. And it is not something that we should joke about. And the only way to keep Nigerians out of your country is to pray for them so that they succeed, is to pray for them so that Nigeria get their act right and their act together, so that they don't come into your country. They don't come to Ghana, they don't go to Burkina Faso, they don't go to Mali, they don't go to the other country. The only way is to pray that Nigeria becomes successful, because that is the only way they won't come to your country. If not, whether you like it or not, Nigerians will troop into your country, regardless of how you protect your borders, regardless of how you put sick, they will enter your country. And when they enter, they will compete. In fact, they will not just leave, they will compete and they will dominate you. That is their nature. The second reason why the whole world and Africa continent should pray, in fact, they should conduct a fasting and prayers for Nigeria to get their act right, is reputation. Now, when you travel to a number of countries these days, they are unable to decipher Nigeria from Ghana. In fact, the moment you leave the shores of Africa, the white man doesn't know who is a Nigerian, who is a Ghanaian, because we are all the same skin color, the same texture, the same everything. It is only Africans who know the difference between a Ghanaian and a Nigerian. When I traveled to Asia first, the schools that I went to teach, there were a number of people who told me, hey, your brother is here. Hey, I can see your brother. Hey, I can see. And I'll go and he's a Nigerian. And sometimes they'll even tell me the story. Hey, there is another Ghanaian here. There's another Ghanaian who teaches here. Hey, another Ghanaian, let me go and meet him. I'll go and say, Charlie, now then I call. And I say, Charlie, what's the name? And he doesn't understand what I'm saying. But this guy is a Ghanaian with a Ghanaian passport. But he is not a Ghanaian, but he is a Ghanaian. All right? I remember when traveling to Asia for the first time at the airport, they quickly told me, there's another Ghanaian seated there. You can go and join him. And I went there, Charlie, to say, he doesn't understand what I'm saying. But he's holding a Ghanaian passport. All right? So, the next one is reputation. When you leave the shores of Africa, when you leave the African continent, most Nigerians are Ghanaians. Most Nigerians are South Africans. They hold the South African passport, they hold Ghanaian passport. And what happens is that when anything goes wrong, it is the whole of Africa. All right? Let me give you a story. Now, this story is not actually to drag Nigeria down. No. You can see these days I'm very busy promoting my country, Ghana. And so I'm not in no position to step on one country and promote. No, I don't do that. That's why I will not talk bad about any country. I'm just trying to make a comparative analysis. So, in Vietnam, okay? In Vietnam, So recently, they are not approving visa to Ghana, Nigeria, and Cameroon. I mostly miss it. It's either Cameroon or Algeria. I think it's Cameroon, yeah. They are not giving visas to Cameroon, Ghana, and Nigeria. Why? Now, this is one of the reasons. It's not as if they tell you, you go and they tell you, oh, they've written it that we don't approve. No. It is not in the books. But if you apply for a Vietnamese visa, all that they will tell you is, they will say what? Processing. Then they will tell you, add more document. But the fact of the matter is that they will not approve it. So anybody who recently have tried, applying for Vietnamese visa online, you won't get it if you are from Ghana, Nigeria. Now, one of the reasons that led to that decision was that I made a video. If you go down to my video, one of my first 5 videos that I did, was a misunderstanding between some Nigerians, in fact foreigners, but Nigerians dominated in Vietnam. Now, these Nigerians apparently had overstayed their visa. They didn't have a work permit, and so they were arrested. And they were put under house arrest. Now in Asia, when you are arrested, they don't deport you just like it's done in Europe and in America, where they will put you on plane. No, when they arrest you, they will put you on house arrest until you pay all your overstay. So if you overstayed for 2 years in the country, you have to pay the overstay fines and call your family to buy you tickets before they deport you. That's how it works here. Now, some of them were put under house arrest and they demonstrated under house arrest. And you know what they did? You know the funny thing that they did? Whilst doing the arrest, when the immigration of the Vietnam came to them, they opened tear gas or is that? No, that's not tear gas. That is what do we call it? The thing for quenching fire. What do we call that? If you want to quench on fire, there's something, that hose, it will quench off the fire. I've forgotten. They opened it on the Vietnamese immigration. Yeah, that's what the Nigerians did. Some. That's what some of them did. And eventually, you know what happened? So eventually, some of them were in prison. I hear some of them are still in prison. And the rest were deported. It's as a result of that. And a whole lot of things we cannot talk about here. So now, they've blocked both Ghana and both Nigeria and even Cameroon from entering Vietnam. Why? Because they can't decipher a Ghanaian from a Nigerian. Number two, they don't even know the Nigerian, how they look, and the Ghanaian, how they look. Three, most Nigerians hold Ghanaian passport. So why don't we make it all for Ghana, Nigeria, and then we are good to go? So that's what happened, all right? So this is one story. When you travel to other parts of the world, it is a similar storyline that happens. So the nutshell is that when a Nigerian doesn't get his act right, the effect doesn't go to only Nigerian. It comes to tie the whole of Africans. And if you are a Ghanaian, if you are in whatever country you are from, it comes to affect you. That's the point I'm trying to make. So we are supposed to pray for Nigeria so that they get their act right. Because the downfall of Nigeria is the downfall of Africa. And that is why we need to pray for Nigeria.
Nigeria is of keen security interest to us. If Nigeria does well, Ghana does well. When you have cousins, 250 million of them, you want them to do well so that 1 million of them don't come drifting towards a small country like Ghana. So every day I wake up, I pray for Nigeria. I say, God, let Nigeria get their act together. And so I remember when a lot of the people in Ghana migrated from Nigeria. They find their roots from the Yoruba kingdoms and all that. And so the Ghana people and all, migrated from Nigeria. And
so what the president was saying is that if Nigeria fails, the whole of the African continent fails. Ghana cannot escape it. West Africa cannot escape it. And Africa cannot escape it. So Nigeria is not just a country. In fact, Nigeria is a continental force. South Africa, you need to pray for Nigeria. Yeah. You need to, you are preventing foreigners, You are preventing Nigeria. You need to pray for them so that they get it right. It is only when they get it right that they will stay in their country. That's when they will not come to your country. But until we pray for them to get it right, they will never stop coming to South Africa. You can demonstrate for all that they care, they will still be there, and they will come in batches and in bundles. What do you think? Do you agree or do you disagree with my point of view? Be respectful and be decorous with your comment. Leave your comment in the comment section. It's a wrap for today.